Hello, 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 guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher,
Yes,
hello.
teacher.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Could you listen to the song that I was playing right after?
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Okay. Because Freddy couldn't, and I was like freaking out a little bit. Alrighty. I'm going to change my headphones. Give me 1 second, and you're going to let me know if you can hear me. Give me 1 second here. Alrighty. Can you listen to me or not?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Can you listen to me like perfectly, or like does it sound like I'm too far away or something?
Perfectly.
Okay, great, great, great. Thank you very much. Thank you for confirming. Um, so guys, welcome, welcome everyone. How are you doing today? How's everything?
It is going good.
Good, excellent. How was the weekend? How's everything? How was it?
Relax, teacher. A relaxed weekend.
It was the
Okay,
same for me. Yeah.
okay,
For
very
me,
good.
for me, relaxed weekend.
It was a
And I
very
think that the weather in Bucaramanga was terrible.
to I mean hot, was it hot, do you mean?
Yes,
Okay, yes, yesterday was
on
It
on
horrible.
is still.
Sunday,
Yeah,
on Sunday,
yeah,
on
yesterday was
Saturday,
horrible.
no more. But on Sunday, oh, terrible.
Well, I was working on Saturday all day, and the classroom where I was had air conditioning. So for me, it was good. I was lucky because I was working all day and I had air conditioning on. So I didn't feel like hot or anything. But yesterday that I was here at home, yes, yesterday it was horrible. It was really, really, really hot. So yeah, and then today was also very hot. However, it's cloudy right now, and it was like raining, but just a little bit. So I don't know if it's going to rain or it's going to continue raining, but yeah, the weather has been like crazy lately. So guys, did you go to the festivals that we have here in Bucaramanga on the weekend? We had Festival de la Empanada, Festival del Ají, I think. Did you go to any of those?
I didn't know that.
You
So I
didn't
didn't.
know?
No, I didn't attend to that. Yeah.
Okay, okay. No, me neither. I didn't go, but I asked my students this morning, and some of them went, and they said that it was good, it was fun. So maybe you went to one of them. No, I didn't know anything about them. Yeah, it was like it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 3 days. I don't like to go to those things. Not my favorite plan, not my favorite thing to do, because
Very
I
crowded. Yeah.
yeah, it's very crowded, and then you have to line up to buy stuff, and it's full of people, and it's uncomfortable. There is no place for you to sit down, and yeah, I don't, and also everything is more expensive. So what's the purpose of that? What's the point? So yeah, I don't like going to these things, but I think it's a good thing. I mean, for the economy of the city, it's a good thing. It's something, it has a positive impact. Because a lot of people, a lot of families, friends, and people in general attend to those things. And so it's good. It has a positive impact. But I didn't go, so because I don't like to go to those things. But still, guys, welcome everyone to our session. Today we are having our 8th class. Today is Monday, July the 17th, and we are having our 8th class. What are we going to do today? I'm going to share my agenda. We're going to start with 2 games about word formation. We're going to continue practicing about this. We are going to do one writing task that is going to be graded, and then we're going to finish with how to write an adverb. Okay. So this is what we're going to do today. So we're going to start with this game. I have 2. So let me copy the links, sharing here, and I will explain the task. All right. So the first one is reading out words. Help remainder the dog uncover the roots of words. So you're going, when you click on it, you are going to see something like this. And how to play, determine the root and meaning of each word. So you're going to see something like this. You're going to click on play now, and you're going to have like simple, numbers, months. So you're going to click on, hard, because it's the level. Okay, let's do it in hard, because I know that you are gonna do an amazing job. It's not that hard, but we're going to play with the hard one. Okay, and then you're going to read it. You're going to read this part. Let me have this spotlight so you can see better. So it says, if the suffix seed means to go, to yield, to work towards a goal and accomplishes it, then you are benefit, succeed, proceed, extracurricular. So you're going to choose any of this word that means to work towards a goal and accomplish it. So benefit, succeed, proceed, extracurricular. So you're going to choose one of these. For example, succeed. Okay, it says, reminder, the dog has found a mushroom. He has eaten one mushroom so far. So if the dog eats the mushroom, then it means that you get 1 point. And then you can see here, correct 1 and correct 0. Another one, if the prefix beta means life, a compilation of several organic compounds essential for living organisms are known as vitality, auditorium, chronology, or vitamins. So for example, you choose auditorium. So it says, oops, no mushrooms found this time. The correct answer, and then it's going to give you the feedback, and it's going to give you the right question. When you finish reading this, you click on next question. If the prefix contra means against, opposite, to be in position or in conflict with someone is to be in a contrary, in an inscription, in a contradiction, or a multitude. There are two. There are always going to be two that are like, no, but there are also going to be two that are going to be tricky, and then you have to choose between the two of them. Okay, so you will have to choose between contrary and contradiction. The other ones, maybe they're not like the correct answers, but okay, you will figure it out. Okay, so that is the first link. And then the second game is this one. It's Warzone. You're going to click on start, and you're going to roll the dice, and then you're going to move forward. Okay,
choose the
6.
correct answer.
The man asked me to take off my clothes, but I refused. Asked me to misdress, underdress, undress, or distress. So what is the correct prefix for this word? So misdress, underdress, undress, or distress. So you choose the one that you think is correct. This one will be undress, and it's going to give you the feedback right away. It's going to tell you if it is correct or if it is incorrect. So then you click on finish, you roll the dice again. You have to be careful with these soldiers, or because it's war, you're in the middle of war. So you have to be careful with the zombies, you have to be careful with the tanks, you have to be careful with the bombs, because they are going to try to, kill you. So I'm going to send you the second link for you to practice also prefixes and suffixes. And you're going to take some minutes to work on this game. Are the two activities clear, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So please
Yes.
start. Please start. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to do the roll call. So when you hear your name, let me know that you are in the session. Acevedo Cubasaray,
Present, teacher.
great. Albarracín Caballero Cristian,
I'm here, teacher.
great. Ayala Viloria Joeli. Okay, Joeli. Vaca Jaina Andrea,
Present, teacher.
great. Carrera Bonilla John Hammer,
Present, teacher.
okay. Cordero Castellanos Brian,
Here, teacher.
good. Fonseca García Freddy,
Yeah.
great. Lozada Díaz Diana,
Present, teacher.
Muñoz Salazar Andrea,
Present, teacher.
great. Pérez Ardila Natalie, Natalie. Pinzón Linares Mayra,
Present, teacher.
great. Rodríguez Llorente Harold,
Hi, teacher.
hello. Sandoval Miranda Angélica,
I'm here, teacher.
great. Sierra Jaimes Daniela, Velasco Uribe Ana María, Ana María. Vera Peña Jennifer,
I'm here, teacher.
good. Okay, please continue working. Alrighty, guys, finished. We have Harold who already finished. Do you finish with the 2 links, Harold? With both activities? Why? Why only the second one? Because of the internet. Okay. Anna, no, where? The IP blocker. Oh, okay, got it. I did not. I did not see it. Alrighty, guys. 2 more minutes to finish for the ones that haven't finished, and then we'll continue. We'll move on. Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Thank goodness. I was freaking out. I was like, what's going on? Okay, thank you very much for being patient and for waiting. And so let's continue. We're going to move on. We're going to continue the second part of the session. In this exercise, it's going to be something very special for I mean, I wanted to do something different. And for this part, it's going to be a writing task that I'm going to grade. But guys, if I say that I'm going to grade it, it's because I want everyone to participate in the task, okay? So for this exercise, it's called music memories. So you are going to choose a song that you like or that you love, but this song is not just like any song. It has to be a song that is it's meaningful to you. For example, this song can remind you of a person or of a moment or something special, something important in your life. um and you have to describe why this song is important to you. You need to give a full and deep description of the scenario and the memories that you have and your feelings about it. We all have a song that is special to us. I want you to think about in a positive way, okay? I don't want this to be, like sad. I don't want to bring any positive feelings for this activity, okay? Because it has to be something positive. It has to be something that you really like or enjoy. For example, a song that you listened or you used to listen to frequently during a moment of your life when you were very, very, very happy. For example, I remember this song that I used to play with my friends every time that we will go on road trips. And so whenever I listen to this song, I always think about my friends and me driving to different states, doing like road trips and then stopping in the middle of the road to eat something, where our only concern was, okay, to have fun. We didn't have to worry about anything. So that particular song reminds me of a very happy moment in my life, reminds me of maybe the best time of my life, reminds me of my friends, reminds me of the freedom that I had, and how happy I was. So that is what I want you to do. I want you to choose any song. It can be in English or in Spanish. It doesn't have to be like only in English, but it has to be written, of course, in English. And it's going to be a creative writing, so you are free to include as much information as you want to include, as much information as you want. Is the activity clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. So I am going to give you some minutes, okay? How long do you think it's going to take you? Like 20-25 minutes?
7 minutes.
7 minutes?
Yes, I think no.
Okay, I was going to say half an hour, 25 minutes. I mean, I want you to write a full description, full scenario. So it's not something like I don't want you to say, I like a, for example, give me one name of one song in English. I can't think of one right now. Uh,
I was made for loving you.
I was made for loving you. Okay, I was made for loving you, Harold. Yes, very good. So I'm going to write about I was made for loving you. Because I like this song because it reminds me of when I started university. That's it. No, I don't want you to do that. I want you to say, this is a very special song for me because the first time that I listened to it, I was 15 years old and I was going through a hard moment of my life. You don't have to, include that sad information if you don't want to. I mean, it's up to you. But you could say it is special for me because I met my best friend at the time of my life, and then she and I became really good friends. And whenever I listen to this song, I think about my friends, and I think about that moment of my life where everything was very different to what it is now, or a happy memory that you have with that song, and a deep and full description of the scenario, maybe what was going on in your life, why it gives you such a positive impact. For example, I listened to this song, it's very old. It's called so somebody that I used to know. That song, I listened to that song the first time in 2013. That was a year where I started to study. I started to study at WIS. I was in first semester, and I was obsessed with that song. So I was in first semester, and I was discovering life at university, and I made my first friends, and I was it was such a beautiful time of my life. It was the best, I mean, one of the best years of my life, I would say. And so when I listen to that song, I always think about 2013, my first semester in university, where you start discovering a lot of things. So that song was very special for me because of that. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to write something about a song that it's meaningful to you. And what are you going to do it? You are going to create a copy, yes, as somebody already did that, on your students folder. I'm going to share the link. And this activity is going to be graded. So please create a copy of the song and write your name on it, so I know who is, doing the task. So it's 6:35. At about 7 p.m., I will start asking you how you guys are doing. I'm going to access some of the activities. And I am going to give feedback if I feel or if I see that I need to provide you with feedback if you need something, okay? So please start. Is everything clear, guys?
It's a crystal clear.
Yes, it
teacher.
is clear.
Alrighty, very good. So please start. I'm going to, like put like a song for you to concentrate a little bit. So please start. Can you listen to this song? It's like to give you peaceful to
Yes, teacher.
inspiration.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, awesome. Please start. Okay, how are you guys doing? Are you about to finish? What do you think?
Please, teacher.
Okay, all
I
right.
finished.
You have finished, okay, but I didn't see your writing. Okay. I was like, oh, now I can see it. Okay, okay. Never mind. Okay, good. Let's wait a couple of minutes while the rest of you finish the task, and then we will start checking them. Alrighty, guys. Did you finish with the writing task? I mean, I was checking. I have been reading and checking your progress. Are you guys done? All of you? Okay, let's read. Yes, Jennifer. Okay. So I am going to ask some of you to share your writings if you feel like sharing it. Some of the stories were like I mean, all of them are beautiful, but there were some that were like, oh my God, like shocking, like amazing. So I would like to ask if you want to do it, if you want to read, if you want to be volunteers and read your writings, that'll be awesome. So do we have a volunteer that would like to start? Do we? Do we have a volunteer, or do you want me to volunteer you?
If you want, I can, but it's a sad story.
Okay, how to go ahead. Thank you.
Can you open the file?
Sure. Let me open it here. Okay.
That's
Go ahead.
fine.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the songs that I've chosen is Roxanne by Police. I've chosen Roxanne. This song could be considered as a controversial one for those who are conservative. I remember that when I was in my youth, I used to spend time with my dear and close friend named Salome. He was 40 years older than me, and she really did like listening to rock, pop, and folk music. At the beginning, I didn't appreciate this genre, but over time, I started to enjoy it. I can perfectly remember that she used to listening to Rob Sign by Police very frequently. One day, I realized that her little sister was having issues with drugs and prostitution matters. It was then that I could understand the reason why she would spend a significant amount of time listening to that song. 3 years later, my friend decided to move to Spain. Since that moment, every time I listen to that song, I immediately think of her. I know that what I wrote down before was a painful story, but this song taught me at a young age about real problem that exists in life. On the other hand, despite what the song tells, I will say that the song what the song is musically awesome. If you haven't listened to it before, don't hesitate and give it a try.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Harold. So what's the name? Roxanne the Police? Okay.
Yes, you have to.
So Roxanne is the singer or is the name of the song?
Is the name of the song. Roxanne, you don't have to say your body to the night, something like that.
Okay, and thank you for listening for singing to it. Okay, I will listen to this song. I will for sure listen to it. Thank you
Anytime,
very
teacher.
much. Thank you very much for sharing. Had excellent, excellent, excellent. Good. Let's go with another person. Do we have another volunteer? That I maybe do you want to give it a try or you prefer not to read yours?
I'm
Yes, Sarai, we want to hear you.
try, but I start to crying. I
Oh,
know.
no. Okay, okay. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm not going to force you to do it because I was reading it and it's very, like strong and but it's a beautiful I mean it has a beautiful message. Maybe I'm gonna cry with you. Oh, okay, Zara, if you don't want to do it, I mean if you feel that this is very touching for you, you don't have to read it, but I mean it's okay. Don't worry. Let's go with Fred. Fred, do you want to read yours?
I mean, yes.
I mean, yes. Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, can you share, please, the script?
Sure. Freddy, Freddy, Freddy. Alrighty, very good.
I have chosen the song "I'll Be Yours," which is sung by the group Those Dozen Days, because it has a special meaning in the early stages of my adulthood. The first time I listened to it was when I started college, and I met one of my closest friends, Natalia Gonzalez. I still have deep memories of this song hidden in my head. It was all in 2011, in the middle of the same year that I made a friendship with this girl. As we got to know each other and spent most of the time together by studying and hanging out, we became best friends. That's why she dedicated a song to me for the first time. This song is called "I'll Be Yours," and it was pretty interesting to me due to the sound and the powerful meaning the lyrics express through the words. The song describes what a valuable friendship is. That is to say, a loyal friend is always there for you no matter what, even if things are going as we don't expect. One of the verses says, "I'll be yours and you're mine, and I'll be your friend. Let's stay till the end, and I'll never stop loving you." So each verse and chorus of the song aligns perfectly with the essence of bond, reinforcing the idea that there will always be a friend by my side. On the other hand, the lyrics makes me sad sometimes, especially when I remember that my best friend is living abroad and she's not with me anymore. Although we are always catching out on each other frequently and whenever we can, we play the song to remind us how strong our friendship is. Finally, I would like to express that every time I play this song, I play this on, I get the friendly reminder that I'm not alone, that there are people in my life who genuinely care and are there for me unconditionally. Unconditionally.
Oh my goodness. Crying for other people is my passion. Oh, that's so nice.
Yes.
It's such a very, I'm sure it's such a very powerful I mean, powerful song and an amazing song for you because it reminds you of her. It's like I'll be there for you. Yes, yes, Chad, yes. It's such a beautiful story, and it's so great, it's so amazing that you have a friendship like the one that you have with her, because we all know how important friends are for our lives and for our development and so on. So thank you very much for sharing that song. "I'll Be Yours," Those Dancing Days. I have never heard of that band. I have never heard of
That's
that.
a good song.
Yeah, and you shared the link. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I am going to listen to it as well. I'm probably going to listen to all of the songs that you write here because I'm sure they're very special for you, and I'm sure these are beautiful songs. Alrighty, thank you very much, Faye. Thank you for sharing. Do we have another volunteer? Do we have one volunteer that would like to share the activity with us?
Teacher, maybe I
You.
think, but it is a soft, a little
But
soft.
but it is what, Angelica? What do you say?
It's a little soft.
Okay, we're going to cry, so. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's here, right? No, it's Andrea. Andrea, where is yours?
Angelica, teacher.
Yeah, but okay, I think this is the one. Yeah, I couldn't check this one because when I was checking it, I didn't see it. I could only see the picture, so that's why I didn't give you feedback. But go ahead, please start.
Okay. When I listened to the first time song of Natalia Jimenez called Creo en Me, I was working on my PC. In fact, I tried to write research discussion of some results of my master's thesis for a report, but I feel blocked because my mind wasn't there as I had some health troubles. signs. Recently, I had been diagnosed with cancer and remembered that I was thinking about how to tell my parents and how to my life could be changed. It was really hard news, and in this exact period of time, I feel so vulnerable, but I couldn't show up because I wanted to. I wanted that my family were. I wanted not my family works for me. Sorry, uh, for me, and so I had to be strong.
I didn't want my family to worry. I didn't want them to.
Strong for them and for me. So when I listen to this song, I just cried and disconnected from the world for a little time. I feel broken, but at the same time comforting, like this song give me the strength to continue and get on my life. So this song is very important as allow me to make a pause, think, and give me the strength to go ahead. Indeed, when I listen to music, I do this in some cases.
Wow. I'm sure it was very difficult for you, but are you okay now? Like, is everything like better now?
Yes, I better that in the past.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing that, Angelica. I'm sure that it was such a very hard moment in your life for you and for your family. But I'm also very happy to know that everything is going better and that you are amazing. Like, thank you very much for sharing this beautiful story about this song. Thank you so much, Angelica. Yeah, I'm crying now. Yeah, it's oh my goodness. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we're all crying. We're all crying. Alrighty. So do we have another volunteer to share the song, to share the story behind that song with us? Maybe we have time for one more before we go on our break. Do we have a volunteer? Don't be shy, guys.
I guess we don't, teacher.
I guess we don't. Do we have one? I want to listen to this one. Diana Lozada.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
want to maybe give a reminder for my classmates.
Yeah,
Could
because
you please share?
yes. Yours is beautiful. Yours is beautiful as well. So Diana. Yeah.
Thank you, teacher.
Yeah. It has a very beautiful and positive impact. So go ahead.
Well, when you talk about the song that we have to choose, I immediately think about this one. Maybe it has a meaning for me. There are another meanings for involved in the history of the song. But well, Somewhere Over the Rainbow is a song that holds a profound and deeply personal meaning for me. Its timeless melody and enchanting lyrics speaks to the power of hope, dreams, and the endless possibilities that life can offer. Every time I listen to this song, I am reminded that no matter how difficult or challenging life may seem, there is always a glimmer of hope shining brightly on the horizon. I don't clearly remember the first time I heard it, but I definitely think it's a song that has become an anthem in my life. It serves as a reminder that dreams can take us to extraordinary places, and it also encouraged me to believe in the beauty of my aspirations, no matter how big or seemingly impossible they may appear. And not only are the lyrics of the songs inspiring, but also the music, particularly the ukulele, gives a sense of calm and serenity that I love. And remember, somewhere over the rainbow, the skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
Thank you. Thank you very much for sharing such a beautiful song, Diana.
Okay,
It's very inspiring for sure. And thank you for sharing and for writing about it. Okay, that was beautiful. Guys, thank you very much for your hard work. I am going to read all of them, and I'm going to give you feedback as I've been doing. I've been doing it. But for now, it's it's almost 7:30. So we are going to have our break. So let me share here my screen. We'll come back at 7:40. And then after the break, we will continue with the other part of the class. Okay. So see you shortly, guys. We'll start again at 7:40. Thank you. Alrighty, guys. Okay. So, we are going to we're going to continue with the second part of our session. In this second part, okay, hold on, let me close this. Okay, okay. So in this second part of the class, we are going to work on how to write an adverb. Okay. So we are going to work on a website from the British Council. And hold on. Good. So on this activity from the British Council, we are going to learn how to write an adverb. Okay. So the instructions of this task, we're going to do it together. Okay. And then I am going to send you to do one activity in groups. Okay. So first we're going to do this part together, and then in groups you're going to do another one. So before we check some tips on how to write an advert, we're going to do a preparation task. The idea of this preparation task is to prepare yourselves or ourselves for the activity that we're going to be working on. So in this preparation task, you have to choose 3 correct answers. So which words mean an item for sale is in very good condition? Immaculate condition, not wear and tear, has some minor damage, unmarked, signs of use, or reasonable condition. So which of these items, or which of these words, sorry, mean that an item for sale is in good condition? So once you choose the 3 of them that you think are the correct answer, you're going to click on finish, and it will give you an immediate feedback. Okay. Then we're going to do the reading, and then we're going to do the task. Okay. So I am going to share this on the chat. Why are we working on writing today? Because, guys, remember that the final exam is already, next week. So so we are going to, and then there is a part in which you have to write either an advert or an essay or a personal opinion. So that's why we're working on different writing tasks today. Okay. So I am sending you guys the link for you to work on the preparation task individually. Then we're going to do the other activities together. Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so please start with the first part with the preparation, and then we check. Thank you. Alrighty. So which words mean an item for sale is in very good condition?
Nowhere and tear.
Not wear and tear. Okay. What else?
And Mark,
Unmarked. Immaculate condition. What's the meaning of immaculate condition?
It's like perfect.
Spotless. So immaculate condition, it means that something is spotless or that is perfectly tidy or perfectly clean, like a new object, right? So this 3-word means that that or describes that an action is in very good condition. Now we're going to move on to the next part in which we are going to read a text. Okay, so we're going to read about the sofa that is for sale. Very short, very easy to follow. So we are going to read this individual or not. Angelica, can you please start with the first paragraph?
Yes, teacher. This gorgeous round sofa made by grandsofas.com is excellent quality and extremely comfortable.
Comfortable.
It is an immaculate condition. See photo and comes with 25
Year,
years.
year, yeah.
Current. Material is current and it has a cool modern feel.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Let's go. Brian, can you please read the second one?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Cushion covers are all removable and machine washable with a quality foam feeling, and it's super comfortable. Keeps
Comfortable.
comfortable. Keeps its shape when you sit on it. The dark colored wooden legs can be easily removed to allow the sofa to fit through a standard doorway.
Alrighty, very good. Let's see. Sarah, you want the last one? Okay, Sarah, go ahead. And then John, you can read some of the tips. Sarah, go ahead.
No wear and tear, as we've only have it for 2 years and keep it in good condition. Sofa comes from a smoke-free, pet-free home. Only selling it due to moving house as the new place isn't big enough for the sofa.
Very good. Thank you very much. John, can you please read the next part? The sofa measurements.
Yes, it says sofa measurements with 182 centimeters. I don't know how to say centimeters. Centimeters. Overall height 81 centimeters. Height without legs 63 centimeters. Any question? Feel free to ask. Asking price 250 per collections only.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. So this sofa is, someone is selling this sofa because they're moving and the new house is not big. It's not big enough for the sofa. So as you can see, is big. It has 182 centimeters of width. The overall height is 81 centimeters. The weight, the height without legs is 63 centimeters. And the asking price is 2,050 pounds for collection only. It means only to pick it up. They are not going to sell it to anyone. You have to come to pick it up. Okay, so this is an advert, right? This is an advert. And they're posting something, right? They're posting something for sale. So what are some of the tips on how to write an advert? So keep the advert short with clear paragraphs or bullet points. That means main point, main characteristics of the item that you want to, or the topic that you want to advert on. Include description of the material, style, size, measurements, and condition, right? If it is an object, for sure. Or if it is, for example, like an event, include description of the place where it's going to take place, right? Maybe if you're going to have musicians, maybe include information about the musicians or the food that is going to be sold there, and so on. Like important information that people want to know about that. Say if the item must be collected or if you can deliver it. This is only if you are planning to sell something. So say if the item must be collected or if you can deliver it. So this is what it says here for collection only. So if you are posting something, it means that you cannot deliver it to anyone because maybe it's not that easy for you, or it's easier if just people come and pick it up. So you don't have to, worry about the delivery and so on. And you can leave out certain words to make sentence shorter. For example, selling due to moving house instead of I am selling it because of that. So remember when we were talking about some cycles, some previous cycles, we were talking about news headings. Do you remember that? News headings, do you remember that, guys?
Yeah, please.
For news, like newspapers, the headings.
Yeah.
That we said that sometimes it doesn't necessarily have to be perfect grammar, right? You don't have to write every like full details or like full sentences on the heading, because the idea of those headings is to make them shorter, and so that people can read them faster, and that can people's attention, that can catch people's attention, sorry. So this is the same thing. You don't have to write in like perfect grammar or grammatically correct sentences. You can leave out certain words to make sentences shorter so that it's easier to read and it's easier for people to read about it. So we are going to, I think that in some countries the newspaper put it downside. Okay, yes, I have never seen that, but maybe yes, maybe they put it downside. Yeah. To receive more attention. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe some newspaper do that in order to make it, or to create or to have a greater impact on people. So yeah, for sure, like why not? So we are going to do the task number 1. Oh, sorry, I cannot show you that because that's the answer. Sorry. Okay, yeah, there we go. I hope you ignored the last thing that I showed you. You are going to do task number
Teacher,
1.
I have photography memory.
You have, oh my goodness, oh no,
No.
Andrea.
I want to have.
Yeah, some people can have that ability or that skill. Yeah, I don't have it.
I
Hopefully.
don't have.
Okay,
It's
very
so
good.
sad.
It is. So we are going to do task number 1 and task number 2. In task number 1, you guys are going to say if the sentences are true or if they are false. So we have short adverbs with the key details work best. True or false? So you're going to answer it. And then in task number 2, it says, write a word that have been left out of the sentences. So instead of saying, the sentence says, or the adverb says, beautiful leather sofa in excellent condition. So where or what are the letters that were omitted in order to make it like shorter? So maybe then some, what words or what word was or were left out on these sentences. Okay, so is the activity clear? Task 1 and task 2.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, all righty, very good. So please start, and then we're going to check together. Ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what about the rest? Did you finish? No? Okay, let's wait for the rest.
Teacher, are we going to have the final class of this cycle this Friday?
That's an
Or
interesting question.
or is the next week?
Okay, so we finish on the 26th, right? So the 26th is today's 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th,
Oh, we are going to present our projects on Monday.
on Monday. Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, we're going to have, and maybe, but Daniela is not here. Guys, who is working with Daniela? Daniela Fernanda Sierra. Who is working with Daniela? Guys, who is working with Daniela? No one?
Aren't we working alone?
For the project.
For the project, sorry.
Yeah, for the
I
project.
didn't about this activity, sorry.
No, oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I wasn't that clear. Who is working with Daniela on the project?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Brian, who else? Mayra Pinson? Who else?
Mayra Pinson.
Okay. Guys, has she talked to you about the project? Has she told you anything about it? Brian, Maida, the people that are working with Daniela, come on, guys. I'm asking you questions.
Teacher, can you repeat?
Yeah. My question is, have you talked to Daniela about the project? Has she said anything to you?
No, teacher. I think.
Okay. So Daniela, but she's not here today. So Daniela, she's leaving and she has some personal things going on. So she has to present her project earlier because she won't be able to come to next week's class or classes. So one of the solutions is for this group, or the group that Daniela is working on, to present it on Friday, this coming Friday. If you guys agree, if all of the group agrees on doing that, I mean, that will be that will be the best option, honestly, because you guys have been working in groups since B2.1. So you have been working during four cycles together, just to, at the end of the cycle, just do it individually, or that she works individually or on her own. So the best idea is to present it on Friday, but only this group. The rest of the groups present the project on on Monday. Brian, Maida, do you guys agree? Would you
I have
be,
no problem, teacher.
you have no problem?
Yes.
Okay. Maida, do you agree with that? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, teacher.
Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Then who else is working with you guys?
Natalie, creo.
Natalie? Okay, so we will have to talk to Natalie about it. And then the rest of the groups will present the project on Monday. We have 3 hours. So we are going to start with the projects, and then if we have a time left, then we'll start practicing for the final exam, right? Remember that the exam is going to be taking place on Tuesday and Wednesday. So next week we have Monday, that means in 1 week from today, project presentation. Tuesday, first part of the exam. Tuesday, second part of the exam, and then we're done. We'll finish with this cycle, okay? Which means that we have regular class today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Friday, except that on Friday we're going to have one group presenting their projects. So what is the purpose of this project, guys? That each of the group is also ready for or is ready when you are or when the other classmates ask you questions or the other groups ask you questions about the topic that you chose. So you gotta be ready to answer these questions. So it's gonna be like a debate, but not necessarily like a debate. You're going to express if you agree or disagree. And then you also got to be ready to answer some possible questions that might occur that your classmates might have. It is mandatory, guys, to participate. It is mandatory to express the opinion, and it will be very interesting, and it will be very helpful, or great if the other groups also ask questions to the other classmates, so that we can have like a debate. And then people that, for example, if you chose I don't know, this particular topic, and then you all say that you agree on that, but maybe we have another group or we have another classmate that say, oh no, I don't agree with that, I disagree, and these are my reasons. So the other group must be able to answer questions and say like, okay, well, I don't think in that way, or we don't believe that's the right way to approach this issue. So you got to be ready to ask and answer questions, because that will be like the purpose. So it's going to be like a kind of like a debate. It's not going to be like a real debate, but kind of, okay? So that you guys are ready for the project presentation, because this is something that you have been working during the whole level, during the B2 level, and this is the last project that we are going to be working on. Next cycle, we won't have a project, okay? So we are going to work hard for this last presentation that we are going to have, okay? Guys, now, is it clear? Yes, Angelica, you're raising your hand.
So, teacher, the next, from 21 days. I love
What do you mean 21 days?
Sorry,
The
teacher.
next cycle?
No. Sorry.
Friday?
Viernes? Friday. Thank you.
On 21, Friday is 21.
21st.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, 21st. Yes. Sorry, I forget it, the name of the day.
It's okay. It's okay.
The next Friday, the group number 1. So
The group in which Daniela belongs to,
No.
Daniela is working on, is going to present the project. Only that group, because Daniela won't be able to come next week, okay?
one group, or the group number 1?
I don't know if it's group number 1. I don't know, because I don't think you guys are organized with numbers. I don't think so. Are you? Do you have a number?
Yes.
At the
number
beginning,
1 is
in the first cycle? Yes,
yeah.
teacher, but then they lost.
Yeah, I only,
it's Freddie and me, teacher.
yeah, but guys, okay, I don't see you as as groups, like group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. I only see you like this group that has this topic that is addressing this topic, this other group that is addressing that other topic. Like I did not, I mean, I did not organize you with numbers in my head. So I don't know if Daniela's group is group number 1 or group number 4 or group number 3. I have no idea. But I know the issues that you're going to discuss. Okay, so that group in particular and only that group is going to have the presentation on Friday because Daniela cannot come next week. So it will be a good idea if the group, I mean, helps her in that way, so that she gets the grade for the project, right? So I mean, you don't have to do it, but it's a way to show her like, okay, we can do it, we can make things work out so that we can help Daniela. I mean, I don't have any issues with that, and I'm happy to help her and to help any of you. And my idea was to, okay, if she cannot come next week, then do it on Friday. So that's why I asked the rest of the group members if they were okay with that, but only that group. The rest of the groups will have a presentation on Monday.
Okay, teacher. I have also a question about the presentation. How long we can spend in this project?
Well, I would say that it will be like 20 minutes, I would say. Yeah, I would say like 20 minutes or so. So you guys have to ask questions also to your classmates. That's how we're going to do it. So you are going to, at the end of the presentation, you are going to ask questions to your classmates, because of course I want everybody to be here, to be paying attention to the presentations, because you guys have been working so hard during the cycles, during the B2 level to work. I mean, you have been working hard to get this project done. So I want you that at the end of your presentation, you can also add some questions to ask your classmates. And you also, as I was saying, you have to be ready to answer questions that your classmates might have. Okay, so for example, let's say that Angelica, you and your group are talking about the project, and then Andrea or Freddy or Harold, they have a question, they come up with a question, and they say, okay guys, I didn't understand this part, or what is your opinion on this topic in particular? And then you have to be able to give answer, to give a reply to your classmates about the question that they are asking. Okay, so it's going to be like questions at the end of the presentation.
Okay, teacher, thank you. Finally, it's the Moodle. We have to finish all activities that
No,
the Moodle.
I said at least 2 exams. So Moodle is going to be that individual practice that you are going to have for the exam that you are going to present next week. So Moodle is going to give you like a guideline. I mean, we have been working on different activities related to the exam. You know, we have been working together as a group. But then Moodle is going to be very helpful for you to work individually, to practice individually for the exam. So in Moodle, you have 3 exams. 3. I only ask you to finish at least 2 of them. I am not going to, pay a lot of attention on the grades. I only want you to at least try and to finish the activities. Okay. So for example, if in one of the exams in the listening part, you get a 2, for example, let's say it wasn't like a good one, so you get a 2. I am not going to focus on those grades, like either if they're not like good grades, I am going to focus on your effort to actually work on the exams or do the extra practice for the exam. Does it make sense?
Yes, teacher, thank you.
Okay, very good. So now that we talk about Moodle, maybe you can, I mean, ideally on the weekend you work on it. We have, remember that we have a holiday here on Tuesday, and guys, it's basically we're about to finish in a month. In a month or so we're gonna be ending. So it's your last effort, you know, to make things work in the best way that we can. So I know that you have been working so hard during these past months, but we're about to finish, guys. We only have this month and next month, and we are done. Okay, so please work on more. Please do the activities that are going to be helpful for the exam. Okay, good. Questions? More questions? Do you have more questions?
No more, teacher.
Nope. All right. Excellent. So now let's check. Let's check task number 1. Short adverbs with key details work best. True or false?
True, teacher.
Alrighty, true. Don't give information about the condition of the item. True or false?
False.
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 Okay. Use clear paragraphs. True or false?
True.
Good.
Okay. You mustn't use bullet points.
False.
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 Delivering information isn't necessary.
False.
False.
You must always write incomplete sentences.
False.
Okay, let's check. Yeah, very good, guys. Very good. Now let's check out task number 2. For task number 2, you had to write the word that have been left out of the sentences. Number 1, which word or words did you write?
It's a
It
it's
is
a
a
beautiful letter.
It is or a beautiful leather sofa in excellent condition, right? It is or a beautiful. Okay, both are possible. Number 2, in immaculate condition.
It is.
It
in
is.
good
It is.
condition.
It is in immaculate condition. So it is, or it's the short form. Here you can also write it is, right? I mean, there are different possibilities, or just
but if we
beautiful.
use it is, we have to use a too.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is
for
up.
sure. It is
Okay.
up, yeah, for sure. Number 3, keeps its shape when you wash it.
Y key is uppercase. It is.
It
Sorry, it keeps.
It
Yes.
keeps it, only it. Because if you say it is, then is will be the verb, and then we have a
Yes,
verb
teacher.
here, so it doesn't make sense. It keeps its shape when you watch it. Number 4,
There's no.
There is.
Sorry, there's.
there is oh well, we
Without
have
no,
no here. Yeah,
because
we have
yes.
no here. Yeah, there is nowhere and here. That means it hasn't been previously worn or used, right? Or worn. And tear is like rasgado, so it's like in good condition. Number 5, from a smoke-free house.
It is.
Okay, it is. We can write something
It
else.
comes.
It comes. It comes. It comes from a smoke-free house. It is from a smoke-free house. Both are possible, right? This is very important for so many people because maybe they are very when you smoke in your house, Usually everything feels or your items in your house are contaminated with that smell. So if you are going to buy something, you must tell the person if it comes from a smoke-free house, because for some people this is very important, right? So you have to be honest about it. And number 6, only selling due to lack of space.
They are only
We
selling.
are
We are missing, we're missing here subject and the verb, so we could say I am, or if we are, I am only selling due to lack of a space, or we are only selling due.
Whatever subject you want.
yes.
Okay, very good. Excellent, guys. Excellent, excellent. So we are going to do task number 3. And then in task number 3, you're going to complete this adverb, okay? So we have some words like collection, square, immediate, due to, nearest, perfect, wear and tear, and design. Now, how can you drag and drop the words here? You have to click on the word until you see this, you see the edges that they are white, so they change color, and then you're going to click on the space that you think it belongs. Okay, so you see it changed color, so you moved it to the one that you think it belongs. So square, okay, so click and click, click and click. It's not like it's like it's not gonna work in other way. And then if you want to put it back, you click on it again, and then it goes back to where it was. Okay, so please do it, and then we're going to check it. Is it clear, guys?
Yes. it is,
Okay,
teacher.
please start. Ready, guys? Oh, Angelica already finished. What about the rest?
So the IT teacher.
Okay, you also finished? Okay, what about the rest? Dawn, me too. Diana, okay, excellent. So let's see. Beautiful large white coffee table for sale. So what is a word? We need, what kind of word do we need? Okay,
Immediate.
to immediate
It's
sale.
an adjective.
Yes, very good. To immediate sale. Good condition, sleek, modern, with solid wood base and a glass top. What is a word that should fit, should be placed?
Design.
Designed.
Flake matter design. With a solid wood base. Yes, so we have here the adjective modern. So we need here a noun, right? And design is a noun. With a solid wood base and a glass top. Then we have shape, 120 by 120 by 50.
Square.
Square shape, square.
Yes.
Okay. For books, magazine, drinks, or plates of snacks.
Perfect.
Perfect for books, magazines, drinks, or plates of snacks. Alrighty. Minor,
Wear and tear.
not really noticeable. Selling,
Due
Due
to.
to.
due to, because of, right? Due to moving house, please call or message Alex at, well, that number to view. Asking price, £50 or
Nearest.
nearest offer.
Rest.
So, like around that amount. So, I mean, they can go to 50 to 48, 47 pounds. So like the nearest offer. For collection, right? For collection.
Collection only.
Yeah. So for pickup, so they're not going to deliver it. Alrighty, guys. We're going to finish today's class with one activity like this one. You are going to post an adverb, okay? I'm not going to send you to the breakout rooms because we're going to finish in 20 minutes. And in 20 minutes, you guys are not organized. I mean, maybe you're like still planning and say like, okay, can you guys share a screen? And then no, I can't. Can someone else? So no, you are going to work individually on this task because we only have 20 minutes, okay? And 20 minutes we finish. So that's why we're going to work individually. So what do I want you to do? I want you to place an adverb about whatever you want to adverb for. It could be maybe an item. It could be something related to, for example, I don't know, like an event or something that is going to happen in your neighborhood. So you want to advertise it and you want people to know about it. So it could be something like that, okay? Remember to use or to include the tips here, and remember to also write something that it's that catches people's attention, okay? And then in some minutes, in like 10 minutes, or 12 minutes, I am going to ask some of you to read the activity and to share a screen and to show us what you wrote. Is that clear, guys?
Sorry, teacher, can you repeat? I don't listen.
Yes, teacher.
Not
It's
a problem.
clear.
Okay. So what are we going to do? You are going to write an advert. Where is it? Similar to this one. It could be about an item that you want to sell. Maybe something that you don't want to have anymore and you want to sell it, and whatever item it is. Or you're going to write an advert about an item or about maybe a festival that is happening or in your neighborhood, and you want people to know about it. It doesn't have to be something like for the major. No, something like small. Of course, if you are going to advert something that big for like the major or the whole city, of course it has to be like more organized and everything. So it's not like that. It has to be like something super small, super short, something that you want to sell or something that is going to happen in your neighborhood and you want people to know, like from the nearby neighborhoods. So you want people to know what's going to happen in your neighborhood, so you're like inviting them to join. And you're going to work individually, and then I'm going to ask some of you in like 10 to 12 minutes to share what you wrote, okay, following these tips. Is that clear now?
Yes,
I'm going to work this activity in the same file that we were working
Yeah,
What?
you can post it here. You can post it here. Just one document, like one Google document. You don't have to follow like the patterns here. Just one Google document and then write your name on it. Okay, so please start working. I'm going to continue sharing my screen with the example that we just read about. Guys, where are you writing your activity? In the same document,
Yes.
or did you
In
create
the case, I use the same file.
use
Yes,
the same
teacher,
file?
the same.
Okay, the same file. Okay, alrighty, good.
Teacher, I create a new document because I am in the cell phone, not in my computer, so I can edit the file that I write before.
Yeah, not a problem. Thank you. Okay, ready, guys? Ready, ready, ready. How to look? Okay, you finished. What about the rest? Did you finish?
Not yet, teacher.
Not yet. Alrighty.
Teacher, can you check if I made grammatical mistakes? Sorry.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, I forgot, but you can call me.
What do you say? Oh, you can call. Okay, sorry.
Yes, it's right.
But if you want to collection, no, here, if you want to,
To collect?
yeah, we need a verb to collect.
Yes.
Careful here with being worn. So careful with the conjugation here. Being worn, not being wear, but being worn. Ser usado.
Okay. We have to translate.
Yes.
Teacher, but is that sentence a noun?
I mean, what I refer here, it's like being, no. It's being worn, a pesar de ser usado, that's what you're trying to say, right? So, míralo,
Okay.
a pesar de ser usado. So, we're talking about the verb, like being worn, and then also you have to conjugate the other one here to the past participle, both.
Okay, I didn't conjugate it because I think that it was a noun, so I
No,
can.
by being worn. No.
Okay.
Ser usado.
Perfect, teacher.
I guess you can also eliminate this part. I'm not saying that it's wrong, but you can just omit it. You can
Okay.
selling because I want to take in money to buy the latest version. If interested, you can also say if you're interested, if interested.
Okay, perfect.
Or for doubts, or you have any doubts, for interesting, if interested, or if you have questions, or if questions, maybe if interested or if questions, just let me know. You can call me to call me, or just call me
Without you?
without you can. I mean, you're using, yeah, you can omit it if you want. I'm not saying that it is wrong. I'm not saying that you're making mistakes here. You you can simply,
But if I decide not using, maybe that sound like native.
oh, like an obligation.
No, I was trying to say that if I avoid using this part of the sentence, maybe I will sounds like more native,
I
like
mean,
a person
yeah,
that
more like okay, I'm trying to sell these things fast, and I don't have to, make it sound
I
perfectly.
don't have to use all the words.
Yeah, exactly. And then you also
Okay.
have to include if it's ready for delivery or pickup, okay? For this part that we set. For collection or this other part that it was for
Okay.
collection or that means pickup or delivery.
Yes, I get it, teacher. Yes.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Anybody else, guys? Anybody else that already finished? So I can check
Yes,
the
teacher.
who? Andrea Munoz? Andrea. Okay.
Yes.
Andrea. First, yeah. Okay. Incredible is it has the latest technology because you are using superlative. So the latest technology screen. If you're a computer gamer, this is your ideal computer. If you're a computer gamer, user or lover,
User, maybe.
this is your ideal computer. If you're 16 inches, you can take it anywhere. Okay, very good. It has only been used for 2 months. It is brand new. You can say it is brand new instead of practically new. You can say brand new. Brand new means like casi nuevo. When you say it's brand new, it means that it's either new or you have probably worn or used that object just a couple of times.
Okay, teacher, thanks.
That means the opportunity to acquire this or to get this. I think if it's, I mean, it's correct. But if you want to sound more like, I relax, like not like that grammatically perfect, not that with like the correct syntax and so on. You can just simply use an easier verb like get it. The guarantee is $800 and it has the guarantee for it a month. Right to the email. Okay, very good. And you also need to include if it is available for pickup or delivery.
Oh, okay. Yes.
That last part.
Okay, okay. Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. Anybody else? So we can check the last one because we're about to finish. Anybody?
Maybe me, teacher, I'm finished with the, but
Okay,
Mm.
let's check yours. Adverb last vehicle again, it's an expression. Oh, that's beautiful. Because you're painting is a true one. Perfect for art lovers. You can same thing. I mean, it's good. You say it is perfect, but you can also say perfect for art lovers. So if I write it in yellow, it means that you can omit it. Okay, perfect for art lovers and collectors.
Okay, teacher.
Is in excellent condition. You could say excellent condition. Excellent condition. It's good. I mean, but you can omit it if you want to. So excellent condition. It's equal like care for to preserve. No, to preserve. Here for to no to preserve its originality.
Only two.
Yeah, to preserve. Okay. Contact us today to arrange visits, a viewing or a visit of this magnificent painting. Right now, there's a fire that will enjoy almost, but also touch yourself with its beauty and intensity. Okay, a piece of beauty by now. Very good. Please call our message, Diana. Asking price. Okay, very good, Diana. And then the same thing, you can include if it's available for pickup or
Collection.
yes. Deliver or pickup. Alrighty, guys. Very, very, very good. As I said, I will check all of your writings. Same that I'm going to do with the song. So I'm going to give you feedback if I feel that I have to change something or give you feedback to this activity, guys. And then we're done for today. Thank you very much for your hard work, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night, guys. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye
Thanks,
bye.
teacher. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.